Hello, I am Abdoulie from Damia Tracker, and today we are back at the National Assembly after successfully installing our vehicle trackers to not just one but two National Assembly members. And we are here today to find out firsthand how our services have supported them in mobility, security and efficiency. So let's go.
Thank you so very much. My names are Honorable Abdoulie Ceesay. I am the representative of the people of Olindum constituency and also the Deputy Majority Leader of the House of Parliament in the Gambia. I choose Damia Tracker because if you are doing a good service for people, a lot of people are giving you contracts and you are a trusted partner. So that was the reason why I also trust them and said, let me give them contract for my vehicle. But apart from that, I think they are doing good service for the people, and that's one of the reasons why I choose Damia. I think since I, get the tracker on my vehicle all the time, even when I am sitting in the office, before I'll park my vehicle outside without knowing what is happening with the vehicle. I didn't even know, because sometimes you can park your vehicle somewhere. I mean, God forbid, something can happen to the vehicle. Somebody can take the vehicle and go with it. But now, even if I am sitting in the office for more than 3-4 hours, or even in the chambers, I can use my phone to check whether my vehicle is parked exactly where I parked it. So I am able to track the vehicle on real-time basis to understand exactly where it is. So that has been an experience for me. This I couldn't have done before, but now I am doing it daily to know. Even in my house, if I am sleeping at night, I want to know whether my vehicle is still there. I check my phone and say, okay, the vehicle is still parked there. Yep. One of the things I have seen all the time is, the distance you are covering as well. It will tell you all the distance you are covering. But also the 3D, is it the 3D? Because that will show you exactly, the picture will come clear. You will see your vehicle, not only your vehicle, but even your compound. And the satellite, the environment where you park as well, it will show you clearly where the vehicle is. So I think that was good. Something that I like with the tracker a lot. Yes, certainly. I mean, everything is in my hands. I mean, I see the vehicle anytime I wanted to see it, anywhere I am. So even if I give my vehicle to someone, I remember one day I sent my brother to go and get something for me, and I gave him the vehicle. While I was sitting, he took some time before coming back, and I was tracking the vehicle. I know where he is, where he's heading to, and I called him. I said, I did not send you that direction. I sent you to go this place, but you are going to the other direction. So he was like, how did you know? But he didn't know that I put tracker on the vehicle. So I said, okay, but I'm waiting for you. So I think I'm in control of everything, and I know exactly what time I track my vehicle, and yeah. First, yes, I did recommend Damia Tracker to some of my colleagues in Parliament, because what I told them is, if you're a public figure and you have a vehicle, one, you need to put security in that vehicle. And one of the security you can put is to put a tracker to know exactly how you protect your vehicle. And number two, it's also important for you to work with a trusted partner who will, also give you all the things that you need in protecting your vehicle, because the information is what you need. Now, I recommended Damia Tracker to them because I think Damia is a trusted partner, and I think they are able to work with anybody in this country. I have not had anything that they have done wrong since I contacted them, and I have not had anybody talking bad about them. So I assume they are a trusted partner, and this is one of the reasons why I would always recommend them to anyone, even if I have other options. But I would recommend Damia Tracker. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know the owner of Damia Tracker. I've never met her before. I don't know anything about her. But one thing I am convinced, the service that they are providing is a service that anybody can sort and work with them. Well, let them be convinced, because the experience that I have, so that they can also have the same experience. Like, one of the things is to have control over your vehicle. I mean, the protection. One has to protect, because these vehicles are expensive, and not only our vehicles, but anything, like any vehicle that you have, it's an asset. So put a protection to that vehicle. So I'll urge them to be convinced that they can be so that they will be served to the best of the abilities of the Damia Tracker. Yes, initially, I mean, when I was taught, I one or two things were missing. I mean, the first day I was made to understand some of the things, but when I left, as usual, somebody would say politicians don't have memory, so it was difficult for me to understand. But then gradually, I mean, all the time I try to train myself to understand some of the things in the app, until at a point that I am able to understand what I want to look for and what not to look for. So I mean, yeah, now I understand. But also, your team will train you to understand the app, which is also very important, because if you use a phone on apps, you can train yourself once they tell you exactly how it works. This is what happened to me. They trained me once, and I'm able to know. So, and that training was very important. And anybody who joined Damia, they will let you know how to use the app. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Well, I will only say I am pleased, I am happy to work with Damia Tracker, because, yeah. And in fact, at some point I remember, my vehicle is on tracker, my internet got finished, and you called me to say, hey, your internet is done. And I think that is something that, I appreciate it, because I didn't know that the internet was done. I didn't even know. I thought the internet was, still there, the tracker is still moving. And then you call and say, hey, your internet, you have to, refill your internet for at least 1 year so that you can continue using the tracker. That is a good system, because anybody can put a tracker on the vehicle, but you cannot, I wouldn't be able to monitor the level of, the internet in my tracker. I wouldn't be able to do that. But it was good that you were able to do it, and then you called me. So that, I really appreciate that. And that was why I refilled it again. I say, wow, this is good, huh? But at least somebody also is helping you to monitor what you own. So that's a good system, honestly. So I am happy with Damia Tracker, and I want to urge everyone listening to this interview to make up their minds, especially if you have a vehicle owners. Track your vehicles with Damia Tracker, and you get the best of service you want. Thank you. Your vehicle is your asset, and the best thing to do is to protect it at all times. Those were the words of Honorable Abdoulie Ceesay. And at Damia, we believe in smart, secure, and reliable transportation solutions. Our tracking services are designed by Gambians for Gambians, and what best to do is track your vehicles with Damia Tracker. Call us now and get your vehicles tracked.